Good morning, Maya back. Here's the plan. It is our 150th day, century and a half. On the build, they will be plastering more and more down the south side of the house. They will be electricaling the house. They'll be plumifying the house. They'll be continuing to waterproof the swimming pool. And the roof crew, not up on the roof at the moment, still working on putting together the trusses. Not sure if there's anything else going on today. What else do you need though? What could possibly go wrong? And by the way, don't forget to like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, come on, what are you waiting for? The swimming pool crew putting together the waterproofing mixture, ready to fill in the last of the 2 areas under each of the bridges, and then they'll be done with waterproofing here. I don't know what they're moving on to after that, because I'm pretty confident they will finish both sides of the pool where it's currently not waterproofed. I'm sure they'll get that done today. And then look out for the next exciting installment, whatever that might be. I did talk to the engineer this morning, and yet they still don't have tiles or the white cement. So my guess is they might do maybe a little bit more here in the sunken seating area. But that's a complete guess. I could be, as usual, horribly wrong. More door frames. That's the other part of the plan. Here we are going from the dirty kitchen out onto the patio. Something I didn't mention the other day was I was quite pleased to see that the roofing guys, when they're welding, are using a welding mask. The regular crew, Oliver, don't believe in all that fancy nonsense. Pair of sunglasses, that's what he's comfortable with, even though they do have a welding mask they could use. And our plumber continuing to work on putting together all of the plumbing parts. At some point I will talk about this more, but at the moment I have no idea what's going on, so I need to get a slightly better understanding of that. Sorry, it's very loud, there's a saw going, but Rico has now switched to here, the laundry room, preparing to get this door fully installed properly. Now I've got a question for you guys. With solar, now that we're considering putting batteries into our system, we haven't got anywhere to put them, except maybe in the laundry room. My only concern with that is there is no direct air conditioning in this room. Do we think that the indirect air conditioning that might come from the helper's room next to it, or from here in the corridor where the flow will come either through from the kitchen or the dining room, do we think that's enough? How much aircon does a solar set of batteries require? How cool do they need to be kept? Anybody got any ideas? Let me know. Here in the dining room, one of our electricians, Mr. Jesse Bamba, working on electrical here for lighting, assisted, first time I've seen this, by Jeffrey. So, preparing to put all of these lights into the ceiling. At the front of the house, Manny's working on a bit of cleanup. And up top, oh, that sounded very American, up at the top, Richard working to finish off this east-facing wall upstairs. So he did complete the little side wall for that bedroom, and now he's got that top corner left to do, and then that is it for the front of the house. We have Coelito hiding, Jeff not hiding, and doing the plastering once again, double Marvin. Well, there's half of Marvin double act, and the other one's over there, along with O'Donnell, continuing down the south side upstairs. Well, we've got activity back up here on the carport. Richard's up at the top, where he is often found to be, doing something with rebar. I have no idea what. On the north wall, all done again except for those new concrete hollow blocks up at the top, filling in the gap to the metal roof frame. There are still concrete hollow blocks to be added, and I guess they won't plaster up there until they've got all of those in place. At the back of the house, the west wall, Ronwell continuing to get the dirty kitchen plastered, once again with trainee engineer Raphael helping out. Very easy to miss a lot of the detail on all of these jobs. So it's not just a case of assemble the truss, bring it over, sling it up there. There can be a fair bit of preparation like this, basically chipping out before they can sling them up there. So that's what I assume is being done here, is preparing to get a truss that comes across and is properly embedded into that wall of what is actually the master bedroom bathroom.
It's 3 o'clock. The bell's just gone for the afternoon break, and because it's a Saturday, when they come back from the break, they'll only have 45 minutes left. They have completed the waterproofing under this bridge, and they are very close to completing on that side. It'll be finished today. The roofing guys are back on the roof. We'll go and have a closer look. Across the gym and spa, we now have all the trusses in place, 6 of them. And they're starting to put some purlins in place as well. Let's go and see what's happening at the patio. We've also got all the trusses across the patio area of the roof. So on top of the 6 before, there's 3 more The one over here basically covers both. And up here, he's a happy guy. Almost time to finish for the day. And a lot of assembly up here has been done. Good job.
Very nice job.
Very nice job. So how many more days to finish?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pieces.
9 pieces, but how many days to before you finish?
Three days.
3 more days. 3 more days, you heard it here.
Days. 3 to 4 days.
Oh, there is some dispute. Possibly 4 days.
4 days. Possible.
Possibly 4 days. That's perfectly okay. 4 days is fine. When they were building the perimeter walls, they seemed to far too regularly say they were zipping along on walls. Well, here, they're zipping along with plastering. The top floor, second floor, top floor sounds too grand. The second floor, they've done, what's that? Nearly half? Maybe more, in fact more than half. And we've still got 45 minutes of work to go. Well, it turns out there's not another 45 minutes of work to go. They've called it birthday celebrations. So they are preparing food and, of course, a tiny bit of drink. So that's it for the week. But we'll have a look around inside before we finally close it. And before we go inside, Ronwell finished this back wall, the west wall of the dirty kitchen. Door frames, only 2 left. One double, which will be here, going out towards the stairs, and a single, which will be over there for the home theatre room. Once those are in, that's it. All the doors downstairs are done. Ah, no, they're not. There is still something to be done with the entrance into the gym. So there should be one more door. Maybe that's a different plan. We'll have to wait and see. Well, we've used this view before, but I think it's quite a good one. It's looking from the balcony of the bedroom at the back of the house on the north side. So we can now see across what will be the roof for the patio down here and across to the gym and the spa. So, as they say, possibly 3 more days to get this metal frame done. Once they've done that, as far as I know, all of the metal framing is finished. These guys, the team that did this, their job will be done. And then they hand over to the team that will actually put the roofing materials up there, if they can get them. And while I'm up here, looking at the pool, I think there were no other major jobs undertaken today. I believe they simply did the plastering, the waterproofing of the floor. And then I think there was just a lot of tidy up that went on. They didn't actually start anything else significant. So they got a nice clean start when they come back on Monday. The celebration has begun. Tucking in to light brandy, fish. Can't see if there's any, oh, there is some other food down there, but I can't make out what it is from here. It's a beautiful afternoon. They've got some really nice shade just here. I think they're gonna have a good time. So that's it. It's the end of our 1.5 century day. 150 days of building. I think it's pretty remarkable what's been done in 150 days. I would think we might be finished within the next 150. But let's not tempt fate. All sorts of things could go wrong, including my beautiful Sarah and I failing to come to agreement on all sorts of finishing items. But fingers crossed, maybe we're halfway there. We're also almost at 6 months since day 1. A couple more days to go. But again, for 6 months, I think that's pretty amazing. So, day's done, week is done, food and drink to be enjoyed. See you next week.